welcome back. Doing some more skate fishing. Nah. Well, I got a little bit of a northeast wind here on the beach. These are pretty small. Hopefully that holds up, that you know, can still hold with reasonable amount of weight. I'm gonna probably fish this first trough right now. Maybe one bait will go on the outer bar. There's been a lot of skates around and they have been more numerous, I believe, this year than most. But let's see if we can catch something that we can keep. Just have some good action in the surf zone here right now. Pretty mild out in the 60s, so let's give this a shot. Get my bag out. Yeah, hopefully I can fish with 3s and 4s. Really don't have too much heavier stuff for the small fish, you know. So I'm using real simple rigs, just one bead on them, nothing fancy. One bead, one weight, one skate. I know I'm gonna need these, so let's keep these handy in our waders. We got some fresh shrimp in here. Good thing about this is, well, if I get sent home early because it sucks, I'll go home and eat my bait, right? Always a good thing. Okay, 2 pieces of shrimp. Let's cut this tag end off here. Put that back in our bag. All right. Already here. I got a first bite there. That's a good sign. When I pull into a spot and I get a bite right away, that's always pretty good. Let's see what this is here. No, still. Oh, I was hoping I was done with this dude. It's a bluefish. Definitely not what we want to see tearing up our fancy rigs. He's edible, but I'm not keeping him. I'm looking for those whitings. Shark? No. Try to get that hook out of him. Yeah, that's a sandbar shark, I think. Brown shark. One of the sharks that are not quite as abundant. Not the best at identifying my sharks. I think that was a juvenile sandbar or a brown shark. But let's see what else we can do here. Got our first sea mullet here. Whew. I had to go through a lot of junk fish to get this fish to bite. Let's see the weight, this length on this guy. About 16 inches. It's not bad. Thanks, mister. Thanks, lighting. All right, seems like I had less junk fish close in, so I'm gonna keep up with that system for now until the bite changes on me. Wow, look what just washed up here. Stone crab claw. Big one too, man. Puffer? Yeah. That's the classic, right? The puffer. Got a bite there. His skates are gonna back off now. A little bit of luck. Ooh. one. Hey, buddy. Seems like the skates are starting to back off, getting the whitings. Another decent one. It's probably like 13 or 14. Alright, so got two rigs in action right now. That's a high-low rig down there. This is that river rig style. Try to pre-tie a lot of these, but what happens is you know, between the bluefish and the skates, yeah, you gotta, the good thing is you can kind of cut leaders down a little bit and it doesn't affect the performance too much. But this rig does seem to catch more skates, but it just seems to catch a little bit more fish in general. That's on the high-low rig. And we got another fish on there, man. This bite's getting crazy right now. Let's see if that fish is still on there. I'm gonna definitely keep that whiting. Yeah, we still got that guy. Better bites are coming in close. First trough. This one a skate. So I'm gonna switch to the second high-low rig and try to retire one of these. Good time, man. I also learned quickly, stay out of the white water right now. It seems like the skates are really heavily patrolling that white water. Puffers are taking over on there, I think. That's a whiting. Nice. Not a big one, but it is one. Oh, it's my lucky day. You see what this is, guys? That is... This is a dream come true. Yeah, this is fun. Oh, did I drop him? Okay, good. Felt like I dropped him right there. All right. Pop a whiting, baby. All right. It's number 6, I think. Not too bad. All right, I've got enough for the table, so you know, if I get a 16-incher or so, I might keep him, but I'm good on the 13s. All right, the hooks on here. Most of my rigs have these, I think these are VMC circle hooks, Sure Sets, I think they're called. And, all right, well, still got shrimp on this one. And I just kind of hook the shrimp. What is it? I just kind of buried a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. And these Sputnik weights, these 2-ounce ones, seem to let me fish with the light rods, even if the conditions aren't really ideal with the light rods. They're holding just fine. Not a skate. I had a head shake there. Something better than a skate. Oh yeah, boy. That's a chunk. That's a chunk. I never tried freezing them. I went through all my pompano for Thanksgiving, so my fridge is kind of empty on the fish department. So let's see how the whiting freeze up. It's definitely a slower trip with the whiting and a little bit more, I'd say, standard. One big one and a bunch of average ones. I'm getting a lot of action from pufferfish and bluefish. This is typical late fall stuff. Just a lot of stuff runs this first trough, but yeah, a lot of it can be really small too. Check on this one. Oh yeah, pretty nice one right there. Looks like a lot of these guys are moving through right now. Starting to catch a bunch of them. They seem to be this 12-inch size primarily though. This is primarily the best late fall target we have in the surf. You might get lucky and find a pompano occasionally, but it's really the whiting. And if you know where to fish, obviously drum. But for most of us out here, it's getting on those whitings. And certainly an everyman fish. So that one came on the high-low rig. It was probably the first one of those guys we've had in a while. On this particular one though, I do have my hook much closer to the sinker, so it'll stay down the closer to the bottom. So just imagine as you cast out, the weight's there, holding into it, and then the hook's kind of just hanging out over there. Okay, this is the other rig for today. It's a river rig. Basically, it's kind of similar the way you tie it to the high-low rig, but your placement of the baits is in a different area, honestly. This will have your baits be more on the bottom versus having them just come up a foot. Probably just never hurts to experiment and see what the day calls for. High-low rig does seem to attract a lot more bluefish, so if you want to catch bluefish, definitely put one of those on. Fish, maybe. There's a black drum. 14 inches is minimum. He's probably around 12 or 13 is my guess. But I've also just got enough fish in the cooler, so I'm okay at not keeping a black drum if, you know, even if it is legal, that's okay. Been some nicer ones in the surf right now. A little inconsistent, but there's definitely some bigger ones. I should tell my wife I'm going to the skate park. Is he on there? Guessing he is. This Penn Clash actually, it's not really a surf reel in my opinion because it's not sealed, but it casts very well. Out of all the Penn reels, I think it does cast the best. That's my take, a hot take on the Penn Clash. Yeah, baby, look at that skate, pull and drag. I don't think I've seen this many skates around here for the most part. Don't get poked by them. Let's go with this one. That's a nice fish. Good one right there. It's been a good fall for these guys, man. Catching a lot every trip. Supposed to have been this size, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. Definitely enough for the table if you need it. I just want to also put a little extra time out here so I understand some things. Oh yeah. Hey man, that's a lot of fun. It's a decent whiting. Can barely keep a bait in the water right now. That's nice, man. Another day. I'm only going to show you 3 skates in this video, maybe 4. The double header you deserve to see. But for the most part, I've been doing this all day with the skates. And it's work. Yeah, and I called these guys skates. I don't think they're actually the clear nose skate that are more common in the even colder months. I think these are southern rays, but a lot of people just call them skates anyway, myself included. In case you didn't know, you won't get, I'm trying to demonstrate, that's where the barb is. It's not this, that's the tail, but there's a slight pokey thing right there. That'll go through waders, that'll go through anything. You can eat them, but it's definitely a why bother kind of thing. We have so much better eating fish in the surf zone here. I'd take bluefish, whiting, most of these fish we're catching today, I take them over the skate anyway. All right, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up. Waders was a bad idea today. Unfortunately, I cannot change my current predicament unless I fish in sweatpants and boots, but I am not worthy of fishing sweatpants and boots on the beach. For the most part, the rigs with the hooks on the bottom got more bite, but they also got more skates. I ended up with about a dozen whiting today. The biggest was 16 inches, and most of them were like 12 or 13, so not quite as big as Alaska, but a lot of action today. Still a pretty good day. Check the video's description for links to everything we used. I'll put the hooks, the reels, rods, all that stuff's in there. Waders, these are old Orvis waders. People hate waders, but these are, you know, just a little bit of aqua seal. They're holding on for year 5. All right, I'm beat. That was a lot of running around. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.